Big changes are shaking things up for the San Francisco 49ers. With star players returning and some strategic new signings, the team is gearing up for a major second-half push. How will these mid-season moves impact the Niners' playoff hopes? Let's break down the latest roster updates and what they mean for the team going forward. The San Francisco 49ers have seen a mid-season lift primarily due to moves within their own organization. This week, they opened practice windows for offensive lineman Jon Feliciano and running back Christian McCaffrey. On Wednesday, they did the same for defensive lineman Yetur Gross-Matos, who had been placed on injured reserve due to a knee injury sustained before their Week 5 game against the Arizona Cardinals. Gross-Matos brings additional depth to the defensive line, which lost veteran Javon Hargrave to a season-ending triceps injury earlier in the season. His versatility allows him to play both defensive and interior line positions, making his potential return a valuable asset for the 49ers defense. Also reinforcing the defensive line is the newly acquired Khalil Davis. The fifth-year player arrived from the Houston Texans in a trade deadline deal that sent a 2026 seventh-round pick to Houston. In the 2024 season, Davis has played in 9 games, recording 9 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, and 1 sack. Further roster updates from Wednesday included the signing of safety Tashawn Gibson Sr. and wide receiver Russell Gage to the practice squad. Gibson Sr. is familiar to the team, having previously joined the practice squad in 2022. Before becoming a starting safety in the 2022 and 2023 seasons, we just want to see where he's at, head coach Kyle Shanahan said. With him having the suspension and then him being with Jacksonville Jaguars, he was always someone we were looking to in the offseason to bring here. Then he ended up getting with Jacksonville, and we're glad that he is not there. We knew as soon as that wouldn't be the case, we wanted to get him here if it worked out for him with some of the injuries that we have. It was awesome to be able to get him and be available for the practice squad. And we'll get to see him practice this week, and we'll play it from there. Christian McCaffrey's status for Sunday's game against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers remains uncertain. But health-wise, things are looking positive for the 49ers star running back. Monday was his first practice since being placed on injured reserve before the season opener. Yeah, he was good, Shanahan said. We didn't do too much, but he had no pain. It was good yesterday, and we're excited to get him out there today. Christian McCaffrey had limited participation in Wednesday's practice, as did wide receiver Deebo Samuel Sr., who is managing a wrist injury. Samuel Sr. was seen practicing in a blue, non-contact jersey. More 49ers news from Psy.com. Will the 49ers re-sign running back Jordan Mason? Say goodbye to Jordan Mason? One of the most underrated players on the 49ers could be on his way out of town this offseason. Jordan Mason, the 4th leading rusher in the NFL, will be a restricted free agent this offseason, and the 49ers may not be able to afford him. Mason has shown he's among the NFL's top running backs, but with Christian McCaffrey potentially returning from bilateral Achilles tendonitis this Sunday, he won't be starting for the 49ers. Additionally, the team has backup running back Isaac Guerendo, who is signed through 2027. This situation could leave Mason on the outside looking in, especially since he's a restricted free agent who could be highly sought after in the market. At just 25 years old with only 217 career carries, he's both young and fresh. The 49ers will likely place a second-round tender on Mason this offseason, meaning any team wanting to sign him would need to provide a second-round draft pick and pay him $5.2 million for the next season. This is a reasonable investment for a Pro Bowl level running back still approaching his prime. While the 49ers might lose a key player, they stand to gain a valuable draft pick in return. It's difficult to imagine where the 49ers would be without Mason, when McCaffrey was unexpectedly sidelined. Before Week 1, Mason was the only running back on the roster ready to take on the main role. Without him, the 49ers might have a losing record. Mason has a promising future. More news from Yard Barker. 49ers HC provides significant update about RB Christian McCaffrey's recovery. Is San Francisco 49ers running back Christian McCaffrey nearing his long-anticipated return? McCaffrey has been out this season due to an Achilles injury, but recently resumed practicing. According to ESPN's Adam Schefter, Head coach Kyle Shanahan reported that McCaffrey was limited in Wednesday's practice but felt no pain, which appears to be an encouraging development. On Monday, 49ers general manager John Lynch said McCaffrey will play Sunday on the road against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers if he stays on the right track. Can he respond in a good way? Can he feel healthy enough? Can he feel like he can go make an impact and handle the volume that we put on him? Lynch said on the TK show. If so, we won't hesitate to play him. The 49ers should remain cautious. In September, NFL media's Ian Rapoport reported that McCaffrey consulted a specialist in Germany, indicating that the injury might be more serious than initially believed. In McCaffrey's absence, third-year 49ers running back Jordan Mason has proven to be a strong option. Over 8 games, the former undrafted player from Georgia Tech ranks 4th in the NFL with 685 rushing yards.